Hello, Aquarians. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Now, we are taking a look at your weekly reading for the week of July 18th through the 24th, 2022, looking to see what the cards reveal for you for the week ahead. And keep in mind, Aquarius, these are general readings and not everything is going to resonate with you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and help support my channel. So now let's take a look at the cards and energy that you receive for the week ahead. And the first card is the Ten of Swords. The Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, wow, and the Eight of Wands. Okay. Okay, wow, Aquarius. As I was putting down your cards, of course, I know what the meaning is behind each card. This is possibly past experience that you've gone through, things that you've dealt with. Certainly could be more recent struggles and complications, circumstances. But the wonderful energy here is this is showing up this week as you're using your past experiences, Aquarius, to help others. So what the cards are depicting could have been or could be what you have gone through, or possibly some of them which you are currently going through. And it could also be an energy where I'm picking up that because you're like revisiting those experiences in regards to helping others. I see you with a group of people around you. So there could be something this week where you're connected with a group, an organization, something where you're sharing your experiences, what you've been through. So it could be a spiritual retreat. It could be some kind of therapy. It could be that you are, some of you might be venturing into something spiritual, metaphysical, some kind of healing work is what I want to say. It is really incredible how this is coming through to me. Okay, so first, Aquarius, the Ten of Swords. And with the swords all pointing down, this is mental energy affecting the physical world. Now, with it being the numerology 10, I feel like you've gone through something. You've been through the ringer to the ends and back. And that's why I'm picking up, this is over. This is done with. The worst is over. What you've gone through is over. And this is where I'm picking up, especially with this being the first card positioned here. This is you revisiting this energy in regards to a purpose to help others who are possibly going through something similar. This is some kind of therapy I'm picking up, and you could be in a group talking about your experiences. I'm picking up for some of you. And then for others, you're like leading the group and revisiting what you went through. Or for some Aquarians, you just could be possibly just joining a group to get some help to heal. You've got this number 10 numerology where something has completed, like the worst is over. You're getting some closure is what the Ten of Swords can represent. But again, I feel for some Aquarians, you're using what you went through to help others, maybe to spare them that kind of same experience. Next, you have the Three of Swords. And there's two swords pointing up, where that's an indication that you might have been distracted towards heading towards like the higher truth, the higher realm. And we've got the sword that this individual is hanging on to that's pointing down. Mental energy in the physical world. And we do see the heart here in the background. So certainly, Three of Swords can be something you've gone through that affected the heart, how you felt. It's a card of some kind of loss, grief, could be a sacrifice, something really difficult you need to give up in order to move forward. And that could be addictions. Could be some kind of betrayal, people around you. So for some, this could refer to like the end of a relationship, the loss of trust in someone or situation, maybe losing your job. It could be in regards to your health and well-being. But on the other hand, the loss could be some sort of way of thinking that's no longer useful, or is becoming very apparent that it's not useful to be thinking in that way. And that kind of giving up is a loss. It's a sacrifice. Making room for further growth. Definitely a card difficult to be optimistic when you're in this state, but it is a strong motivator to change. So this is about doing something to fix it so you can move on. And the Three of Swords is a minor arcana card. Keep that in mind, as it will soon pass. Next, Five of Cups, which is all about your feelings, your emotions. Your first two cards here were your mental energies, how you think about things, running things over in your mind. But now you have this Five of Cups, which is those heartfelt feelings, those emotions in regards to what has taken place or maybe what you've been through, circumstances, difficult times, struggling, loss. But again, I'm picking up for some Aquarians, you are revisiting these type of things like as therapy, as examples to help others. Because with this Five of Cups, you see here, there's two cups in the background. That's two options, choices, opportunities. And again, this is a card that's like the lesson learned. With this kind of maybe loss, then presents change. This card's ruled by Mars, which is about taking action, being assertive. It certainly is in regards to using your willpower, Aquarius. So the struggle is real here, whether it was experienced a long time ago and you are some form of mentor, teacher, like sharing your experiences. It's almost like you're really revisiting and feeling this all over again. And you might be helping someone else in a similar situation that you were in before. So you might be talking to someone, helping someone, or a group this week, Aquarius. This 5 numerology to the Five of Cups is the challenge. It's taking that first step. That's the biggest challenge. And that can be in regards to turning your life around. Specifically, if it is in regards to some kind of addiction, certainly an energy that shakes things up, and it is an energy that will try to break old habits. So certainly something you might be trying to give up. So for some Aquarians, this could really relate to a group that you might go to. You might be the leader of the group, or again, you're trying to get some help. You're trying to heal. Very unusual reading how this is coming through, Aquarius. If you are indeed currently going through this energy and you're not getting some help, this reading is an indication to find a support group, to get some help, to reach out to people around you. And Aquarius, your last card here is the Eight of Wands. This is what you could call the silver lining to all this energy. And if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know I really get excited when the Eight of Wands comes into the reading. And what's really important is the direction of the wands. And in this deck, one of the few decks have the wands shooting directly at you. Definitely an indication this was meant for you. This reading, this message coming in this week is meant for you, either to get some help or share your past experiences to help someone else. This is communication, putting ideas into action. This is activity, putting forth effort. This is really a huge emphasis in regards to this communication. And there's so much growth on these wands. Number 8, energy. This is abundance. But it's influence, it's taking the lead. And I'm just picking up this strong indication that you're helping others in need that have gone through similar circumstances. What you've gone through. But this message was meant to get through specifically to the Aquarians that are having a hard time and struggle. You don't know where to turn. Seek out some help, reach out, start investigating in regards to the help that you need. If it's in regards to a place to live, start looking, reaching out to people. You're going to be pointed in the right direction. If it's in regards to a loss, some kind of grief, again, support groups are available. And if it's in regards to a struggle, something that you're currently going through, whether it's needing a job or financial assistance or ideas to get support where you can get assistance, reach out, start asking for that help as you're going to be pointed in the right direction. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards. 10, 3, 5, 8, and that adds up to 26, which reduces to 8. And again, we have the abundance, strongly connected to your last card here. That's what you're supposed to learn, the message. For some Aquarians, this is to get assistance. For others, it's to share your experience. It's what you've learned. Share your knowledge, your help, your experiences to assist others that are possibly going through the same thing. Next, let's take a look and see which crystal is being suggested for you this week. Okay, clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. And the card reads, your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. That's essentially saying it's pointing you in the right direction. Especially for those Aquarians that were meant to see this reading, it's going to spark something within you to get the help, the assistance. It's going to guide you in the right direction. This can be in regards to like a sign of receiving really valuable inspiration, creative inspiration based on the challenges that you've been through. And that's for the Aquarians that are helping others. You want to help others overcome and avoid those same challenges. So it's delving back into these unpleasant feelings and doing it through like creative expression. Allowing others to know they're not alone in how they feel. So definitely clear quartz is kind of tapped into the Aquarians that are helping others. This could be for some Aquarians that you have some kind of business idea that you want to create this kind of a business or group for people to be able to get some help. So definitely a form of healing, maybe some kind of workshop, some kind of service that's going to help those who are experiencing similar difficulties. Now, this clear quartz crystal is an amplifier of whatever energy is near. So it does help clear away negativity, dissolves any kind of energy blocks, getting things out into the open, feeling all your emotions. Getting the message here today with this reading, the Eight of Wands, messages, guidance. Now let's go on to get your oracle message These are big cards. Whoa. Okay, we have got one. Manage to be glad. Wow. Wow. This is really heavy energy here. It says, create your own happiness, regardless of the conditions. Well, it's a card saying that your happiness is in your own hands. It is something which can be managed, nurtured, and grown. This is a card of acknowledgement that life can be very difficult, challenging, Aquarius, but you're being asked to grow the happiness that you're looking for out of your will and desire by feeling joy once again. So again, some Aquarians, you've gone through something very painful, challenging, difficult, and you're using those experiences to help others. Now on the card here, these two little creatures represent two choices. They're like badgers, little badgers. So two choices. We also see the two cups, two choices, two ways to go with this reading. So these two little badger creatures, it can mean that others assume your life is simpler, easier, and that happiness comes more readily to you, not knowing what you went through. And then second, the possibility is that you must learn how to be happy. And it comes through like careful management of your thoughts, your deeds. We kind of have to tend to the possibility of joy, move closer to happiness. So as the card indicates, create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. Very strong reading that some Aquarians need some assistance. You need some help, some guidance. And for other Aquarians, you are using your past experiences to help others. Last message for your reading. Making Magic deck. Let's see what you get, Aquarius. Earth. And it says, ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. A perfect card in regards to your first three tarot cards. Experiences that you go through, struggles, complications, needing help, assistance, staying grounded, having strength, and obtaining that stability. Very interesting reading, Aquarius. For the Aquarians that do need assistance, help, please reach out to others around you to help point you in the right direction. And for the Aquarians that are thinking about a business, a group, starting up some kind of workshop, your Eight of Wands card here is your indication to get going with that idea to help others. Well, there you have it, Aquarius. That was your messages and guidance for the week ahead. If you'd like to continue with a private tarot card reading, one-on-one, my website link is listed below in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Aquarian family.